Okay, so there are some different systems for counting
네.
and for numbers in Korean.
네.
But right now we're going to look at the pure Korean numbers.
네.
So for counting objects, maybe for ordering in a restaurant, so one of something, two of some dish.
네.
Okay, so Robert, why don't you start us off? So from 1 to 10, how do we say 1 to 10 in pure
네.
Korean numbers?
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Okay, so there is 1 to 10.
네.
All right.
하나, 둘, 셋.
셋.
네. 그러니까 이거는 다 이렇게 셋, 넷, 다섯.
Right.
네.
Yeah, so the common kind of DT ending, right?
네,
So
네.
셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯.
여섯, 일곱, 여기는 여덟.
Yeah.
네, 여덟.
Yeah, we don't really pronounce 여덟,
네.
right? So 여덟.
그다음에 아홉, 열. 아홉, 열. 그다음에 11은 열 하나.
Right.
열 둘.
Yeah, after 10 gets a little easier.
네, 네.
20's
스물.
스물, yeah.
네.
I mean, I think the most useful pure Korean numbers to learn
네.
are 1 to 10.
네.
Everything after 10 you can
네.
maybe use the
네,
Sino-Korean
네,
numbers,
네.
right? Talking about big numbers, you don't have to use
Right.
pure Korean numbers. But
네.
yeah, sumul is good too. So for number 20.
네.
So maybe if you're 25 years old, you are
25살.
스물 다섯 살. Sal means years. Okay.
Counting unit.
Right. So obviously students need to practice these
네.
to
어려워요.
memorize them.
그래서 one of my students made a story.
Oh yeah.
To remember the number.
Okay.
My friend Hannah, she has a tool to set net, something like that.
Okay. So my friend Hannah has a tool to set a net. Okay.
네.
Good. That gets you through to at least number 4. And then and the tool doesn't, I don't know. Yeah. It gets a little more complicated after that, right?
네.
But yeah, for me,
네.
I would get confused between 일곱 and 아홉.
아하.
I don't know why. I think just the op and op sound.
아, 그래요.
Yeah. So just a lot of practice,
네,
right?
네.
Because we do use these to talk about time. It's
네.
very important.
네, 네.
So there's a big difference between if you have a meeting at 일곱시 and 아홉시, you know, you better get it right, right?
네.
So, okay. So we've got a little conversation here. So in a restaurant,
네.
I would use these for ordering.
네.
So, Robert, what is going on in this dialogue?
네. 종업원은 restaurant 일하는 사람이에요.
Okay, someone who works in a restaurant,
네.
a waiter or waitress.
네. 종업원이 어서 오세요.
Okay.
어서 오세요.
Yeah.
So, o to come, 세요, another fixed sentence ending,
Yeah.
so general verbs, and 어서, is that like more welcoming
Okay.
feeling there?
So yeah, this is very common when you walk into a store, when you walk into a restaurant, or you'll see it written somewhere.
네.
It says 어서 오세요,
네.
maybe on the mat
네.
in front of a restaurant.
네, 네.
It means just come on in, like enthusiastically.
네.
So 오다, the verb to come, and 오세요, the honorific
네.
sentence ending.
이거 항상 오세요는 이거랑 같이 해요.
Always, eh?
Always.
So they don't just say
오세요.
오세요? No.
어서 오세요.
Okay, so always paired together.
네.
어서 오세요.
네.
All right, and then
뭘 드릴까요? 뭘 드릴까요? 여기 이제 2 grammars there, actually 3. 근데 뭐 we can do them later.
okay,
근데 이거는 뭐, what, 뭐 하고 여기에 이렇게 object marker
right.
이렇게인데 이렇게 해서
Yeah, so it's moi, which means what, and 를 as the object marker. Shortened becomes 뭘.
네.
Okay, and how about this? 드릴까요?
드릴까요? 드리다 is 주다.
주다. To give.
네.
So a more formal, more polite way to say 주다,
네.
드릴까요,
네.
or 드리다,
네.
right? So someone working in a restaurant talking to a customer would want to use
네.
more formal speech. So 드릴까요?
네.
So 어서 오세요, come on in. What can I get you?
네.
What should I give you?
네.
Right? So 드릴까요? That's
네.
kind of like the question, what shall I give you?
네, 요게 쉘이에요.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's we'll see that later on.
네, 네, 네.
But that 드릴까요?
네.
갈까요?
네. 그리고 요거는 많이 어밋돼요.
Yeah. So often you'll just hear 뭐.
뭐 드릴까요?
Okay.
뭐 드릴까요?
Right.
네.
Yeah, in spoken Korean, subject markers, object markers are often just cut out. So it's important to recognize if you're listening, right? So 손님, which would be the guest or a customer in a restaurant.
네, 여기 님 있어요.
님.
그러니까 아주 폴라이트한
Right.
거죠. 네, 손님.
Okay.
타이틀?
Like 선생님.
네.
Right?
네.
Okay.
비빔밥 주세요. 주다. Give me 비빔밥. 비빔밥. 선생님, 비빔밥이 뭐예요?
Bibimbap is a very common,
네.
popular Korean food. It's a mixture of rice and vegetables. It can have different ingredients, right?
네.
So bibimbap basically just means mixed rice with all sorts of things.
네, 네.
Okay, so
밥, 김밥, 비빔밥. 그러니까 밥은 cooked rice.
cooked rice.
네.
Yeah. So raw or
그거는
uncooked rice.
쌀이에요.
Sal. Okay.
쌀.
I don't order sal in a restaurant, right? Always order bap in a restaurant. Okay. So in this case, our guest, our customer,
네.
is ordering bibimbap. Now, I assume if it's one person, they are ordering only one
네.
bibimbap, right? But just as often, you will hear someone say, 하나 주세요.
네.
So this sentence is exactly the same, except
네.
for bibimbap 하나 주세요.
네.
So if we go back to our numbers on the top here, 하나 means one.
네.
So if I wanted to order two bibimbaps,
네. 그러면 just 둘.
둘.
네.
Okay. All right.
음.
Easy enough. Three.
셋.
Sit.
네.
Sit 주세요.
네, 셋 주세요.
Okay.
그래서 여기 이제 비빔밥 먼저 말해요. 영어하고 다르죠.
Yeah. So the order is important here. So in English, we would say 3 bibimbaps, please. In Korean, we'll say bibimbap 3, please, right?
네.
Bibimbap 셋 주세요.
네.
Or 하나 주세요. Or 열 주세요, right? If I'm very hungry, I want to eat 10 of these. Okay, so again, the order is very important, right? All right, so we've got some different examples at the bottom here. I see something highlighted, 하고,
네.
하고. So this would mean
and. 네.
Okay, so I'm ordering more than just bibimbap in
네.
this case. So our 손님, our customer says,
비빔밥 하나 하고 냉면 하나 주세요.
okay, so in this case, the customer is ordering bibimbap
네.
and naengmyeon.
네.
Naengmyeon is kind of a cold noodle soup,
네. 네.
very nice in the summer.
네.
Yeah. Okay, so again, bibimbap 하나, one bibimbap,
네.
하고, and
근데 여기 attach. 돼 있어요.
attached. Oh, so there's no separation here. There's no spacing here. So 하나 하고 냉면 하나 주세요. So same thing, right? The word order is very important.
네.
So bibimbap one and 하고 냉면 one 주세요. Okay. Now we can keep going with this.
네, 네.
So in this case, it looks like we're going to have a very big meal. So our customer says,
비빔밥 하나 하고 냉면 하나 하고 뭐 돈가스 하나 하고
Okay.
keep adding.
right. So ordering maybe for a whole table full of
네.
people, I just keep adding 하고,
네.
하고,
네.
keep going.
네.
Okay. Now, I think we can use other words here.
네.
So to say the same thing, and can also be replaced by
랑.
랑.
Yeah. Or 이랑 if we had the consonant down here.
Okay. So maybe if I'm not ordering one, but two.
네.
So 둘, I have the consonant here, so it would be 둘이랑.
네.
Okay.
비빔밥 둘이랑 냉면 하나
Okay.
주세요.
Okay, so same thing as when I use 하고, it's still kind of glued to 하나, right?
네.
There's no spacing between there. So 비빔밥 하나랑 냉면 하나랑 돈가스
하나 주세요.
Okay.
네. 그리고 we did this one.
Yeah.
네.
So we saw maybe 그리고 in a previous lesson to start a sentence.
네.
Just means and. So I could say 비빔밥 하나 그리고.
근데 이거는 이제 you are not ready to order yet. You want to have some time.
Okay.
그러면 you say first one first. 비빔밥 하나 그리고 냉면 하나 주세요.
To buy yourself a bit of time.
네, 네, 네.
Okay, so if you're still working things out in your head, you can say 비빔밥 하나 하고
네.
그리고.
네, 그렇게.
So make sure the waitress doesn't run away, but you just need a couple of extra seconds. Okay.
네, 네.
All right.
그래서 if you're ready to order items, 그러면 비빔밥 하나 그리고 냉면 하나 그리고 이렇게 하면 좀 안 좋아요. 그럼 sounds strange.
Sounds strange.
네, 네.
Yeah. Sounds like stop, start, stop, start.
네, 네.
I've also seen maybe 과 and 와
네.
to say and.
그것도 이제 이렇게 돼요.
Again,
과.
just depending on whether it's a final consonant or
네.
a final vowel. So 와
과.
and 과. 와
네.
would go with.
하나 여기 받침 없어요. 그럼 와.
Okay.
이건 받침 있으면 과예요.
Okay. So again,
strange.
final vowel would go with 와,
네.
and consonant would go with 과.
네.
Yeah, a little.
김밥 과.
Right.
근데 그리고 이거는 그러니까 이거는 이렇게 쓰기에 책에 많이 써요.
So
이거는 말하는 거.
yeah, written Korean, 와 and 과,
네.
but spoken Korean, 랑, 이랑, 하고, 그리고.
네.
Okay. Now, what would I say actually if I need a moment to read the menu in a restaurant?
네.
How can I buy myself just a bit of time?
잠깐만요.
잠깐만요.
네, 잠깐만요.
Yeah, which basically just means please just give me a moment.
네. or 잠시만요.
Okay.
이렇게 잠깐만요. Okay.
Okay. Man means just.
Just or only.
Okay.
잠시는 short time예요. Like
Right.
a moment.
Right. And 잠깐, same thing? Right.
그래서 이거는 잠시만요. 식당에서 쓸 수 있어요. 근데 subways, you want to pass someone in front of you. 잠시만요. As well as
Okay.
실례합니다.
Right.
네.
Right. Just to be polite.
네.
To say, oh, just a moment, like that. Yeah, so, and yo, of course, is the polite ending that we've seen in different lessons, right?
네.
Okay. Now, Robert, maybe just one more thing.
네.
Now, this is important here. If I say bibimbap 하나 주세요, now we don't always say 하나 주세요, right? So if maybe, I know we will look at this a bit later,
네.
but maybe just to say, just to show students, if I want to say like 한 개 주세요, right? So
여기는 그러니까 여기는 비빔밥 is in a big bowl.
yeah.
그래서 그 보울이 그릇이에요. container.
Okay.
그릇. 그래서 you might hear someone saying 비빔밥 한 그릇 주세요.
Okay. Yeah, these counters are very important in Korean as well. So we use these pure Korean numbers for counting.
네.
And if I'm talking about bibimbap, the container that something comes in, that gives it a different counter name, right?
네,
Or
네.
so a bowl is 그릇.
네, 네.
So I would say bibimbap 한 그릇
네.
주세요. Okay? Or
두 그릇.
두 그릇.
네.
Or
세 그릇.
okay.
그러면은 이제 조금 change 있어요.
Yeah.
이렇게. 또
Okay.
이거는 이렇게.
Right.
여기서 stay same.
Yeah, so just for numbers for 1 to 4,
네.
we kind of knock off the last letter.
네.
So it becomes 한 그릇 or 두 그릇,
그릇.
세 그릇, 네 그릇.
네.
Okay. We will see this in a later lesson,
네,
right?
네, 네.
Okay, so we won't spend too much time on that right now. Okay, so here, let's just try maybe this conversation one more time.
네.
Let's change bibimbap for something else.
네.
Let's say I wanted to order, how about bulgogi, a very nice Korean meal. So, kind of barbecue or marinated barbecue.
네.
So, same. The first part doesn't change.
네.
I still have the waiter or waitress saying 어서 오세요. 뭘 드릴까요? What can I get you?
비빔밥 하나 주세요.
Okay, in this case.
불고기 하나 주세요.
Okay.
네.
I've also seen maybe for meat especially.
네.
If I want to say for one person, for two people.
아, 네.
What can we say for
그러면 이렇게.
that? Now,
네, 이거는
these do not help us for this though. So,
이거는 이제 Zeno Korean numbers.
yeah. All right. So these come from Chinese more. So I wouldn't say 하나 일분,
아니요.
1인분.
네.
I would say 1인분.
네.
Okay. Well, that should confuse everybody out there.
네.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that eventually.
네, 네.